As you sit here watching this video, I genuinely hope that you're sitting on your dream admit. But what next? You sure know that there's a post-admit process involved and you have to get through the visa process, which can be stressful, get your visa and fly out. There are multiple critical steps in this post-admit process and I'm going to cover every single one in this video. So stay tuned right to the end because I'm going to give you a lot of useful tips that can save you a lot of pain. The first step you need to take after you decide on the university that you want to go to is getting the I-20. Now, in order for you to get the I-20, universities can ask for multiple things. They may or may not ask for a deposit. The deposit can be anywhere from $500 to even $5,000 in some cases, and you will need to pay that for the process to go forward. Additionally, every university will ask for proof of finances. You need to show that you will be able to afford the entire cost of attendance for the first year of education. This includes the tuition fee, your living expenses, and all other miscellaneous expenses, including your food and health insurance and the likes. This is typically an inflated amount, but you have to show that you can cover this amount in order for the I-20 to be released. Now, if you want to know how you have to cover this amount, you can check out this video that is linked right here. So now you've paid the deposit or you've shown your finances and your I-20 is ready. It typically takes about 2 to 3 weeks for your I-20 to be given. Now, there are occasions where universities have processed and produced an I-20 within 1 day as well. But to be on the safer side, budget 2 to 3 weeks. Now, fortunately, since COVID, most of the I-20s are just virtual documents. Prior to that, universities used to send a physical document, which used to delay the process. But all you need is a soft copy to move on to the next steps of the process. Now that you have the I-20 in hand, you can go ahead and fill your biodata in a form that is known as the DS-160. The DS-160 will ask all of your personal details, including your family background, your personal history, your references, even your criminal background. Again, this is not a very difficult form to fill, but it takes time. So budget a few days for you to fill that form. Start filling it early, don't do it in the last minute. Now that the DS-160 is filled, you can go onto the US Travel Docs website and start filling the form for booking your visa appointment. You'll be asked certain personal details here as well, but nothing as extensive as the DS-160. You will need to have the DS-160 reference number ready while booking that visa appointment on that website. Hence, get the DS-160 done prior. In order to book your visa slot, you have to pay the visa slot booking fee, which as of today is about $185. Once you pay that, the slots open up. Now here is the slightly stressful part and perhaps the most important part of this video. Everything until this point is a very smooth process, but you will find that visa slots are often not available. You'll see that in the months of April it's full, there are no slots in May, there are no slots in June. Sometimes you'll find that slots are not available until maybe the end of the year. Don't worry about it. You'll have to understand that the US visa officials release slots only in bulk lots. They know that May and June is peak student visa season. Therefore, they will open bulk slots in the middle of the night. You will have to wait online certain nights to see when the slots are open and book it. And it might be a stressful process. But rest assured, in my experience, I've not seen anybody not go because of the lack of a visa slot being available. Beware also at this point in time that there'll be plenty of brokers, for the lack of a better word, who will offer to book a slot for you by taking money. Now, while some of these might be legitimate, there have been plenty of cases where they disappear with the money. They often take your login credentials, change your password, and don't give you the new details unless you keep paying them more. So be very careful. You don't have to get into a desperate situation where you have to get somebody else to secure your slot. But just in case you do, make sure that you do not pay them until the slot is booked. There's a lot of issues happening around this area. Now, between the DS-160 and booking your visa slot, there is the small matter of the SEVIS fee. If you are applying for a student visa, you have to pay a $350 SEVIS fee as mandated by the US government. It's a necessary step. Now, the website where you can pay the SEVIS fee has been linked in the description of this video, as have all the other links where you need to fill the DS-160, where you can book the visa slot, all in the description, so check that out. Now that your DS-160 is filled, your SEVIS fee is paid, your visa slot booking fee has been paid, you can go ahead and book your visa slots. Now there are 2 slots or appointments that you need to book. The first is for your biometrics or your 10 printing. Here they take your fingerprints, they scan your retina, and the general biometric process. It's fairly straightforward. Now the second slot would be for your visa interview. Keep in mind that obviously your biometric slot has to be before your visa interview slot. It could be 1 day before, it could be on the same day at an earlier slot, or it could be even a week prior. It would also be at different locations. It does not matter. The same thing goes with your visa interview. It's okay to book a slot in any city. Don't fall for information that tells you that there are higher rejection rates at different consulates. It does not matter in which city you are. Wherever you get the slot, you should be largely fine going. Ideally, you want it to be at the nearest city to you, but sometimes because of lot of demand, it may not work out. If you have to go to a different city, do not worry about it. Now, once your visa interview is done and the visa officer gives you the thumbs up saying visa approved, they will take your passport. You can collect your passport again either at the visa center or it will be delivered home. This option is something that you can take during the visa slot booking page itself. Either works absolutely fine. And that is the gist of the entire post-admissions process. If you found this video useful, please do like, share and subscribe. That will really help the reach of our channel.